Hi, welcome. My name is Johnny Fragan. I'm from All Total Coaching. What I want to talk to you today is about an impending collapse in the banking sector. Today I'm going to show you some things that you will not hear in mainstream media. But before we start, I'd like to say this is one of my last videos for quite a while. I have been alerted to an epidemic of depression throughout Australia and the world because of the lockdowns, and I will go now and put all my focus on helping people to overcome depression. The channel is called Breaking Depression. I'll be there. I'll be recording at least 1 or 2 videos a week on this exclusive and only topic. Please subscribe to that channel, Breaking Depression. So this will be one of the last videos on this channel. I may record here from once in a while, but more than likely I'll be focused on one topic and one topic only, that we are now in an epidemic, more than COVID, more than anything you've ever seen before, and I will give proof to what I say on the other channel. So before we start, I'm the author of the book How to Be a Man, What Your Father Never Taught You. What are we talking? What is this book all about? Manhood, what is a man? How to be a man? Women, relationships and sex. Media manipulation, indoctrination via the movies. Health, food and exercise and why it's so important. Money, wealth, what you need to know, what you're not taught at school. Value, what it is and why it's so important. How to overcome depression and fear, and that's what I'm going to focus on the next channel. Happiness and fulfillment. Feminism, the real truth. Family court and consequences. False accusation, domestic violence. How to become social and build a great network. Keep up, how to maintain your relationship, and some of the rules that will save your life. Sources and resources. So this is going to be a short video, and one of my last videos, probably not the last, but last for a while, on this channel, All Total Coaching. I'm going to be focusing all my attention on the other channel that I'm doing now, called Breaking Depression. Please subscribe to it, links below. Today, I'd like to talk about an impending collapse in the banking sector. You will not hear this in mainstream media, of Deutsche Bank. Deutsche Bank, on the 22nd, I think it is, if my memory is correct, closed at 6.69 on Friday, the 22nd, 6.69, the 22nd of May. If we look at a graph, and I'll supply this graph down below, we will see that in the last recession in 2007, the stock is 107. When a stock decreases in value and the share volume increases, the people in the know are getting out. Deutsche Bank, there has been rumors many times, but very trying to keep it upright, and the German government is propping up this bank because they know if Deutsche Bank goes under, it will cause a banking crisis worldwide. On this channel I've said, and I will say it again, get your money out of the bank as soon as possible, because if there will be a default on a bank, or a bank will collapse, that more than likely it will, in a minute I'll explain why, your money is not safe. I said this on this channel, and I said legislation in Australia dating 14th of February 2018 on the bank bail-in laws. If there's a bank default in Australia, your money in the bank or whatever you have belongs to the bank. I've said this many times before. I'll put links below. If you're not awake, you'll be awake, but by then it's too late. I've said this on this channel not once or twice. Buy gold and silver bullion. If you don't own it, if you don't hold it, you don't own it. Anything on the GLVs and then the comics is worth jack shit. Well, you get the drill. So today I'll explain why I believe there's a great possibility of a banking collapse on Deutsche Bank. Just a few days ago, once this video comes out, probably a week and a half earlier, the Deutsche Bank asked their managers to waive their wages for a month. When did you ever hear in the history of banking sector where the bank tells the employees to managers to waive a month's wages of their salary? Now things are going well, that will never happen. But something stinks. How many times you and I walked into a room and you can smell a smell, you don't know where it is, but you can smell it. There's a rat in the room and it smells. I'm warning you, my dear friends, anybody that's got access to seeing this video now, get your money out of the banks ASAP. We are going into a massive recession. Your money is not safe. Take it out. It's better to be safe than sorry. I've said this on this channel. I'll say it again. Those that will laugh, and some people already laughed, if there's going to be a banking collapse, every word that's come out of my mouth, they will not forget. I'll put links below to support what I just said about Deutsche Bank. And I will say one thing. If it collapses, there'll be queues all over the banks, all over the world. And then be a bank bail-in and your money is gone. And then there'll be riots in the streets. Don't be that fool. Don't wait till shit supposedly hits the fan. Because by then it's too late. There'll be panic. If people in Australia can panic on toilet paper, what's going to happen if there is a banking crisis? I don't know if there will be, but the way things are going, more than likely, there will be banking crisis. Don't take the risk. Don't be stupid. Take your money out of the bank, buy gold and silver bullion, and the rest, I leave it to imagination, because those that don't awake now will be awake later. By then, it's too late. And that's the problem with the sheep. They always wake up when it's too late. Thank you very much for all the people that commented on my channel. Like I said, I'll be focusing on a different channel called Breaking Depression. Links below. I'll be there making 1 or 2 videos a week on how to overcome the biggest phenomena in our generation of depression and fear. And I will talk about on that channel on this topic and how you can overcome depression and fear. And I wrote extensively in my book, but in that channel I will give practical advice so you, my dear friend, can overcome depression and fear, loneliness, and all the struggles you have mentally, emotionally, physically, and psychologically. Thank you very much for listening. Our book's for sale. It covers all these topics and many, many more, like I mentioned earlier. How to be a man, which your father never taught you. Thank you very much for all of you for listening to me over the years. Like I said, I'll be back on that channel, Breaking Depression. Thank you very much. As always, you know I'm your friend, Johnny Forget.